everyone, it's Kathy, and welcome back to Kathy's Happy Home. Today is the first day of our sister's vacation. We're just going for one overnight this year, but we're staying at a place we've never stayed at before, so that'll be fun and I'll take you along. But the first thing that we're going to do is cut my hair. Um, I really was trying to let it grow out, but now it's getting ridiculous. And it's hot. It was like 104 here yesterday. So as soon as Elaine gets here, she's going to cut my hair, and then we're going to take off. And the next time you see me, I'll be out in Lancaster County. Well, here we are in Lancaster, in Lancaster County and Berdenham, PA. Uh, we're staying at a new place this time called the Amish Country Motel. It's really nice, and I'll give you a tour later. We had lunch at Dienner's, and we are so full. But let me tell you, it is hot. It is so very, very hot. Unbelievable. So we're sort of going in and out of cool places as much as we can. Uh, once we get, I'm sorry, there's a hair in front of my face. Once we get to tomorrow, it's supposed to cool down some, but then it's supposed to be thunderstorms. So I don't know which is worse. But in any case, I'll show you the room later because right now we're going to go take a look at the new Hershey farm, and we're going to take a look in an antique store. Famous Amos is still here. Well, Hershey Farm was a bit of a disappointment. I'm glad I got to see the new building and all of that, but it just isn't as good as the old Hershey Farm was. Doesn't have nearly as much stuff and isn't as nice as far as I'm concerned. Well, here we are now at Country Loft Antiques. We've never been here before. I'm not feeling all that great, so I'm sitting in the car waiting for her. She has the air conditioning on, and she's looking around. Elaine loves antiques. Over here, there is something I'm impressed with, and that is this welcome sign. I think that's cute, and the little cone baskets of flowers beside it, they're cute too. So anyway, I'm sure she'll be out soon, and we'll see what she gets. I put lemonade in my Stanley mug about 5 hours ago, and it's still icy cold. That's a good mug. We ended up going to Rockville Mall, uh, and we went to Reading China and Glass. We got a few snacky things there. We're still full from lunch and we're not going to have dinner, so we're just going to snack. Um, but Elaine went out to take some pictures of the countryside, and I thought I'd take advantage of this time to show you the room. We've never stayed in this place before, but it's really nice. Super, super clean. You can see we have two queen size beds. There's a table here, which we've junked up already, and two chairs. Very, very comfortable chairs. The car is parked right in front of the room. They have a nice TV here on a high boy. Everything is so clean, smells so fresh. There's a dehumidifier here. And the light. There's a nice desk. And has a book, Destination Lancaster, which looks like it's going to be fun to look at. Over here, there's a full-length mirror. Up here, there's a shelf with some extra towels and some coat hangers. There's the air conditioner, and boy, do we need it. Down here is the refrigerator. Look at these pictures. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. This one is so pretty. It says, "The Valley of No Wires." And of course, that's referring to not having electricity in the houses of the Amish. Let me go over here. There's two lamps. And the phone, tablet, pencil, clock, two coasters. And up here, what a beautiful picture. One of my favorite verses. Actually, it's my life verse. "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." God always directs our paths, doesn't he? Well, let me take you over now to the bathroom. Turn on the light. If I can find it. There it goes. And it's really nice, very clean sink here. There's the mirror and toilet. And here is the bathtub. It has a bar there and a bar there. And here's the tub. This is the view out the window. And as you can see, they have picnic tables that you can go eat at. I heard about this place from the YouTube channel J&B in the Hills. And John and Bobby came here about 3 years ago and stayed. And what was really funny is they said, "And here we are in room 104. And I was like, 104? That's where we're staying. So we're in the exact same room they were in, which was really interesting, seeing how it looked 3 years ago and how it looks now. It's almost exactly the same, except they got a few pieces of new furniture. So I will put a link in the description. Go over and visit their page. It's really fun to be staying in the same room that they were in. By the way, the beds are very, very comfortable. I'm going to sleep well tonight. And I know Elaine will because she drove about 200 miles today. I was going to make the vacation all in one video, but it's getting too long. So come back next time and I'll show you part two. See you then.